Hiya guys, Wargamer1 here, and it's finally finished, the Baal Predator for the Blood Ravens. Yes, I know, Blood Angels really, but looks cool. I like the colour scheme. But yeah, this was so much fun to paint, especially with this new chipping technique I learnt, which, yeah, that's brilliant under this light. Is quite easy. What you do, you take the top highlight colour of the red in this case, it could be the blue or the yellow, I've seen it done with yellow. So, took the top highlight colour, you splash it around where you'd expect to see chips. There, and here you've got the more bone colour. And then after that, you get a darker brown. Out of the way, you get a darker brown. You fill it in, but leaving the highlight showing around the edge, and then you do the same with metal, but leaving the brown showing around, and it works very nicely and quite well. Yeah. So I always love painting vehicles because they're so much fun to do, especially with all the new weathering techniques I picked up and all the mud and stuff that I can do on this because of the new textured paints, which are fantastic. Great fun. Of course, you get the forge wheel transfers as well. Now hopefully this lighting's a lot better because of course my last video I was just doing it on a desk with natural daylight, but this sort of looks like it's working a bit better. Of course, never going to catch everything. And I really enjoyed painting this. It's finally done, as I keep saying. Got lovely mud stuff around there, which means I can move on to the next thing that I was painting. Move that over there. It's actually in progress at the minute, so it's still a bit wet, which is going to be the rhino. Not much point looking at that, it's just in starting stages. And then after that, I've got one more thing left to paint, which is actually quite sad, thinking about it, because that's the first 1,000 points done, and it means I've got to get some more stuff, which is always fun, but it's getting the money to do it, but I'm not going to complain about that. It's my hobby, I love doing it, I'll pay out whatever it needs. Yeah, so that'll be that. I'm also thinking about getting back into fantasy again. I've got a Dark Elf army on the shelf up there, about 1,000 points worth. I got so bored of them, bored painting them, bored playing them. And it was a nice little army. It got to the finals of the round robin stage of a tournament I was playing in the local store. Yeah, I'm thinking either orcs, vampire counts, or tomb kings. Mainly tomb kings because I watched The Mummy the other day. For the first time ever, believe it or not. It was quite a good film. I enjoyed it. So yeah, the vehicles are underway. And this is one thing that really annoys me whenever I build a rhino, because I always have to have the hatches sorted. And this hatch here, all the edge bits and stuff, if you just have the normal hatch, it would slump in there and almost fall into the tank on itself. But if you put it in with something like this, always off balances to some point, doesn't fit in quite right. And I can't just have it going around all the time like that. So I might have to try and cut away at some parts of that. Oh well, it should be fun. So yeah, those are the 3 fantasy armies I'm going for. If any of you have any suggestions as to what to go for, what would be more fun painting, because I just decided today I need something else to paint. 40k is great, but I want something different just to, you know, have a bit of variety. So if any of you have any suggestions, please let me know. If any of you are going to be at Games Day, I'm really looking forward to that this year, let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.